Hello everyone and welcome back to some more K-pop news. In today's video, I have news on how JYP Entertainment has not deleted all social media accounts for VCHA. Also, I have news on how Park Seok has now spoken out for the first time ever since he has now come under fire for his money fraud allegations, and also a whole lot more news like that as well. So with all that being said, let's get straight right to the video right now. Yesterday, it was announced that JYP Entertainment had deleted all of VCHA's social media accounts online. And what I'm talking about is that yesterday, a lot of people noticed that on Instagram, YouTube, and on TikTok, that every single post that VCHA had posted is now deleted, and also they noticed that on Twitter that VCHA's account had been deleted as well. After this happened, all of us began to speculate on why this might have happened, and all of us came up with two reasons on why this might have happened. Either one, this group is now planning to rebrand into a new group, or two, this group is now planning to disband entirely right now. After that happened, and after we speculated on why this might have happened, it was announced that all four members of VCHA that are still inside the group have now opened up their own personal accounts on Instagram. And here's a photo for their personal accounts on Instagram. Now look, first off, here's my thoughts about this one. First off, I'm happy to hear and see that VCHA members have now opened up their own accounts on Instagram, but I do have one question about this. By them opening up their own accounts on Instagram, does this mean that their main account on Instagram is going to get rebranded, or does this mean that their main account on Instagram is going to get deleted right now? Like, I'm so confused about that. But I guess all of us is just going to see about what happens with their account on Instagram sometime very soon. It seems that almost every single day we have a new update for you about the lawsuit that is going on between KG and JYPE USA, and today is no different than that because today it was announced that tomorrow on August 7th that KG is going to be having a settlement conference between her and JYPE USA. Now look, if you have no clue on what a settlement conference is, a settlement conference is a conference that if everything does go well and if both sides can agree on one thing, and this lawsuit could possibly end tomorrow. But if everything does not go at all, and this lawsuit is going to continue on to August the 13th. Now look, here are my thoughts about this one. First off, I don't think this lawsuit is going to end tomorrow, and the reason is because ever since and every time that both parties have met up and every time that both parties have tried to come to a conclusion, no conclusion has been ever met at all. That is the reason, in my honest opinion, that is why, in my honest opinion, I believe that this lawsuit is not going to end tomorrow, and that is why I believe that this lawsuit is going to continue on for a while longer. For the next news that I have for you today, it was announced that Park Seok has now responded to his money fraud allegations that he has found himself inside of right now. And in his response, this is what he said. Due to the music work of artists who are about to make a comeback and the business expansion for the future of the company, I have unavoidably spent a long time abroad in recent years, but I plan to temporarily put aside urgent work and business meetings and return to Korea as soon as possible to prioritize the investigation procedures of the authorities. I'm so happy to hear that he has now finally responded to his money fraud allegations, and also on top of that, I'm so happy to see that he is now coming back to Korea. But also, more importantly, now that he has now come back to Korea, I'm so curious and I want to find to see if he is actually going to jail or not. Now it's time to move on to some good news, starting off with this news right here because yesterday it was announced that Big Hit Music is now planning to debut their new K-pop boy group sometime later this month. I'm so excited for their new K-pop boy group, and I'm so excited to find out on what day in August that their new K-pop boy group is going to be debuting on. For the final news that I have for you today, it was announced that when ILLIT performs at the Rockin' Festival on September 14th, it was announced that ILLIT is now going to become the very first K-pop girl group in history to perform at this festival in Japan. First off, I'm so happy to hear that ILLIT has now become the very first K-pop girl group to perform at this festival in Japan, and also I like this a lot more because on September 1st, ILLIT is going to be making their debut inside Japan, and so because that, when ILLIT performs at this festival in Japan, there is a very high chance that ILLIT is going to be performing their Japanese debut song for the first time at this festival in Japan. But thank you so much as always for watching my K-pop news video, and don't forget to like, comment, and to also subscribe down below for more K-pop news like this one. Anyways, that's it for today, and I will see y'all next time. Bye!